Anyway, what's up, Taurus? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting November 10th, 2025. My Bulls, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The decks I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just going to cleanse and shuffle the energies here from doing Aries messages for the week, and we're about to see the energy potentially for Taurus. Please give me all the messages for Taurus this week. What does Taurus have to look forward to? What is the energy regarding Taurus? All right, so we're going to cut this deck here, set it aside, and pick up the Oracle deck that I'm using again this week. Give me all the Oracle messages here for Taurus. What are the messages here for Taurus? All right, for the main deck, Taurus, we're going to start off with the Page of Pentacles. For you, the Page of Pentacles could be a job offer, birth of a business ideal, contract offer. It could be involving any types of new money that could be coming your way. All right. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Oracally, on top, we have the 9-to-5 job hustle and bustle. This message says rat race, daily grind, back-breaking work, pays the bills, stressful, feeling rushed, busy, a blue-collar worker, paycheck to paycheck. So I guess that means living from paycheck to paycheck. It also states exhaustion and easy burnout. All right, so what I've been doing differently here at the start of the week for the readings, adding an extra card to the card that I pulled over the main card. Second Oracle message here for you, Taurus, is someone who actively pursues a partner often. This is chaser, by the way, to an unhealthy degree. By initiating most of the contact, express extreme desire, dependent, and obsessed. Could be some sort of obsession going on with someone. All right, so up next here for you, we have the major arcana, the moon. Moon, of course, you know, reveals things. So anything that was kept or hidden from you, it's more likely that you're going to find out. Likes and crushes, when it comes to romance, they also come forward. There's a cycle of energy that's ending for you, Taurus, and a new cycle is about to open up. The other thing that's important with the moon is to make sure that you are paying attention to your intuition. All right, so the intuition is very important. Always trust the process of what you feel, what you get. And then also to putting a check on your emotions this week, by the way, making sure that your emotions are sort of like balanced out. This is fluid energy, right? So it's watery. And, you know, when it comes to fluid and water, the emotions can run high or low. You just want to be in the middle, striking a balance. Also, too, the moon also, too, is the type of energy where if it shows up in your spread, things go deeper in terms of exchange of energy. So that means that you could be the bull that I'm reading for that's in a, a relationship. And then, you know, the expression of words that you might hear is that I'm in love with you. I love you. That also could be extended out to, family as well as platonic friends. It's usually that type of energy goes deep with the moon. All right. So oracally on top of the moon, we have Aries. All right. So just the zodiac signs, listen to bad. The bad traits and the good traits, and it could be that this card was drawn because, Taurus, you have Aries in your birth chart. You could be dating an Aries. You could have a family member that's an Aries or a friend, co-worker. Good traits of Aries is confident, they're energetic, independent, they're risk takers, strong-willed. The bad traits of Aries is they can be aggressive, they could be bullies, they could be rude, antagonists, they could be selfish, impulsive, as well as pushy. Compatible signs for Aries is Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, second card here for you is, another sign, Virgo. So you may have Virgo in your birth chart, Taurus. Again, you could be dating someone, have a family member, it could be a friend, co-worker. So the good traits of Virgo is artistic, kind, observant, faithful, modest, analytical, charming, and clean. The bad traits of Virgo list ruminative, critical, uptight, picky. Yes, picky, and then it says people-pleasing and irritable. Compatible signs for Virgo would be your sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, so the next message up here for you is Three of Cups. There's a need or a reason to celebrate or to be happy. You can see the three beautiful ladies here. They could be family members. They could be sisters. They could be friends. Could be co-workers. Could be in the form of celebrating someone's birthday, someone's anniversary, or just, spending quality time with one another. Three of Cups always presents some sort of joy and happiness that's about to unfold for you. All right, Oracly on top of the Three of Cups, now we have ancestors. So I've been, clicking with this deck so far. And the ancestors, since this is like... numerous times that this card is drawn, I'm just going to read it differently. I'm going to read the words, of course. But when the ancestor shows up here, it says here, a person from whom someone is descending or a predecessor in a family line connecting with deceased relatives, merit of the ancestors. So when this card shows up here, I just feel that Taurus, there could be someone that is on the other side, your ancestors, okay, who want to relay a message. And either, it could be that you don't know what signs to look forward to. So maybe I'm not going to necessarily say that you may have been avoiding the signs or ignoring the signs. Sometimes people just aren't in tune like that. But I feel that because this card shows up here, I'm just going to add additionally that there could be one from the other side that's connected to you that wants to convey a message. So do pay attention to dreams. And then, if your intuition is okay, it's very strong and you trust it, then go with that in terms of any types of, prompts. Anything that was linked to someone from your past. It could be a smell. It could be, smell being perfume. It could be a cigarette, cigar, something. All right. That could be also part of a communication that they're trying to, communicate with you. All right. So up next is mistress. Okay. So this is a woman having extramarital sexual relationships. Okay. Especially with a married man. Wow. It is what it is. Next card up here for you is the Two of Wands. This is what you're waiting for, who you're waiting for. This is my only timing card, Taurus. 2 days and 2 week period of time that I always give this energy. So things are usually slow and stagnant. So you could be waiting for a phone call, waiting for something to arrive in the mail, waiting to jumpstart a project, waiting for a relationship to pick up. If we should happen to get any of the movement cards here, it would propel the energy of this Two of Wands that much faster. For other bulls that I'm reading for this week could be just you gathering ideals for something to do in the future, whether or not it's involving a project or not. All right. Oracly, on top of the Two of Wands, we have unemployed. It says here someone who is without a paid job but is available to work, jobless, laid off, dismissal, a suspension, quit, fired, or lazy. So maybe there's somebody that Taurus, that's in this position. Okay. Next one up here for you, Taurus, is baby boomers. This is just one of those, the time frame. So you could be a baby boomer that I'm reading for. I'm a baby boomer. And then the timeline is, if you were born between the years 1946 to 1964, then you are a baby boomer. All right. So it just says generation, age group, time period, cultural, societal norms, beliefs, family dynamics, styles, music, and activities. So that's everything that relates to us being in that era. Okay. All those things that I just listed. All right, so on top of that, oracally, we have elegant, and this says pleasing and graceful in appearance or style, sophisticated, classic, aesthetic, affluent, exquisite, fashionable, distinguished, and dignified. That could be you or somebody that you know. Next message up here for you, Taurus, is shadow. The hidden, repressed, and often unconscious aspects of oneself, negative emotions, fears, desires, traits we don't want to see or accept. All right, so moving on, we have the major arcana, the Chariot. So this already is going to propel the two of wands that I had just spoke of. This is the Chariot, the major arcana, and then also, to in addition, you get the energy of the stars. So that's on the shadow side or shadow end. But the Chariot, when it shows up here, being that it's the major arcana, there is definitely something that's going to be moving towards you, Taurus, this week, possibly. In a positive way. You guys could be traveling, and if you are, I always say that you're going to be safe to and from. There may be some instances where there's some sort of, car repairs, and it could be major or minor. And you get now all of just don't be the Taurus that gets behind the wheel of any source of any vehicle, disregard the speedy limit, because you will end up with a moving violation. Okay, so there is rapid energy of something positive that's definitely moving towards you. Now you get all the star cards energy, so it's what you're hoping for, wishing for, praying for, Taurus, may manifest for you this week. Of course, anything exciting or surprising also may occur. So you could be dream journaling this week, stargazing this week, meeting someone famous, having your own psychic energies developed or enhanced, social media, social networking, any type of engagement. Okay, so something very exciting could be happening. Now, whoever it is or whatever it is that you may have been waiting for prior, with this two of wands, it comes now much quicker. Okay, so that is the major arcana, the Chariot. You have an additional major arcana in your spread, shadow side, that would be the Star. Oracally, on top of the Chariot, we have educated. This is basic, you could be a teacher, you could be, an educator, you could be someone who is in school, could be doing online schooling. This one says it's, you're skilled, you're trained. You could be a tutor, could be a tutor guide, very informed, come across as scholarly, very learned, intellectual, talented, and knowledgeable. You also could be visiting a library, or you're just an avid book reader. All right, so following that, Taurus, now we have the zodiac sign Sagittarius. And the good traits of Sagittarius is that they are adventurous, they're free spirits, outgoing, bold, idealistic, and investigative. Bad traits are overconfident, dogmatic, outspoken, can be blunt, and can be impatient as well as careless. Compatible signs to Sagittarius would be Leo, Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Next message up here for you, Taurus, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords here is first, or new conversations actually with new individuals, or it could be new conversations that take place with those people that are existing around you. First action and first moves, but I also get with the Page of Swords that it's just information that may come to you, or however you have the ability to access information, whether, if it's information from, like social media, if it's from, ascertaining your news, from watching TV, reading a newspaper, that sort of thing. And then also, too, Taurus, this could be an individual who may be sparking up some sort of interest in you right now, okay? Now, you could be carefully watched or not necessarily spied on, but they could be checking you out through social media. This could be a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be a neighbor. Now, we did not draw. Oh no, we did draw the moon. Yeah, so the moon is here. So more than likely, whenever the moon or the Seven of Cups is in the spread, this person may come forward to let you know that they're interested in you. Okay, this could be male or female. Remember, the moon reveals likes and crushes. So this could be this individual right here. All right, oracly on top of the Page of Swords, Taurus, we have support. Simply read that you could be either in support of someone this week or someone is in support of you. I choose not to read the words because they're usually just one word stabs, and oftentimes it just doesn't make sense. But you see the word support here, so it could be either or. You're being supported or you're supporting someone else. All right, so the last card here is the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Wow, okay. So this is unusual. We got three gentlemen here as, representing higher forces. So the Hierophant and Taurus, because the Hierophant represents your energy, okay, so that makes this reading that much more powerful. The High Priestess showed up for Pisces, okay, so that made their reading stronger. And then also the Star card showed up for Aquarius. That was the very first card that opened their reading up. So whenever your card comes in to represent your energy, this makes the entire reading that much stronger for you. Okay, so not only that, but you have still genuinely spiritual protection. The spiritual energy of protection watching over you. This represents teaching and learning. It also could represent someone being trained on a new job, or it could be a promotion. Okay, pay attention this week to anything spiritually. So there could be some sort of epiphanies going on, enlightenments. Definitely pay attention to any repetitive numbers. They could be angelic. And then also someone could be getting married here in front of the Hierophant. Well, that's interesting. They got three guys on here. Okay. All right. Oracly on top of the Hierophant here for you, we have Selfish. Wow. Okay. So the Selfish card states that there could be a lack of consideration for others, chiefly concerned with one's own profit or pleasure, self-serving, egotistical, and self-centered. All right. Last card I have for you is Third Party. And this one says someone outside of a relationship who becomes involved in their dynamics, often causing tension or complications. Now, this could be sort of similar to the Three of Swords and in the tarot, but it also could be, that, but it also could be third party when it comes to friendships, and also it could be a third party creating conflict within the family dynamics or unit. So keep that in mind. All right. Anyway, so this is what I have for us this week, Taurus. Just keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here. And by the way, we have Mistress. I just happened to see that, so it could be third party. Anyway, take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Taurus. And I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.